Car crashes to bogus medical bills. State leaders say insurance fraud is a growing problem in South Carolina.
And here's why you should care. It impacts what you pay in terms of your premiums. Today, leaders discussed how to combat insurance fraud. It happened at a summit in Greenville. Diane Lee explains why this affects your bottom line in a 7 News Consumer Watch.
Top leaders in crime fighting and prosecution say it's time South Carolina does more to stop the growing problem of insurance fraud. Attorney General Alan Wilson says the state is 7th in the country for the number of staged car accidents.
Yet we're dead last. We're dead last in the resources that we put there.
He told the crowd at today's insurance fraud summit that bordering states spend 15 to 25 times what South Carolina does. Successful investigations like the one that just closed against Timothy Mize hit home what crime fighters are up against. The Oconee County man claimed he went blind from falling luggage on an airplane.
He makes claims against 3 insurance companies for about $800,000, and after the investigation it was determined that he was blinded by a bar fight in 1987.
The AG's office says it's not just lone criminals, but fraud rings that we now have to crack.
These are people working together because they see that this is profitable. The reason it's profitable because there's no one out there, or there's not sufficient people out there trying to stop it or even find it. So that is why these rings are growing.
So why should you care? The cost of fraud trickles down to your premiums, raising them by as much as 10%. If the fraud went down in the state, would we really see a change in our bill?
Well, certainly at some point, because those losses that companies incur, if they decrease, yeah, your premium would decrease as well. It's up to my office to make sure that the rates that are charged are accurate.
In the meantime, the AG's office is pushing for new legislation that would give the state more teeth to fight insurance fraud across county lines and stop repeat offenders. In Greenville, Diane Lee, 7 News.